So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I keep talking about making over my bedroom, and this has been such a long time coming, but today I'm finally going to be revealing it to you guys. So the first step that I did was to create a vision board of what I wanted my room to look like at the end. So these are some of the pieces that will be in my room, and I just wanted to see what it would look like all together. This just really helps me visually, and it helps me to get a perspective of what it will look like in the end. So the first thing that I wanted to redo, and this is the easiest thing, is my bedspread. So I ordered this duvet cover off of Urban Outfitters, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swap this out. I haven't changed out my duvet cover for something colorful in so long. I've had this white one for a while, and the duvet before this one was also white. So I figured adding some color onto my bed will be a great way to spice things up. So the next thing that I wanted to update was my clothing rack, and my clothing rack kind of is like, I don't know, it's not that aesthetically pleasing, and I wanted to make it more bright and colorful. So I went to IKEA and I picked up these hangers because I wanted to look more like stylized, and I don't know, I just think these look really nice. And then while I was at IKEA, I actually found my floor length mirror, but then we headed over to the sales section and I happened to find the exact same mirror that I was already going to buy, but this one didn't have anything wrong with it and it was cheaper, so I just went with this one, obviously. So always check your sales section. I can't talk. So this is what my clothing rack looked like before. It has a lot of dark winter clothes and it has the black hangers. And then this is what the after looks like. So I basically just took all of my tie-dye clothes that I had in my closet and put them on the wooden hangers. So it just makes it so much more light and fresh. I'm going to be swapping out this desk for a different one that I have out in my living room. So I'm going to go show you guys that, and we're going to swap it out just because this one is very white, and it's just, I'm not going for the white aesthetic in this room. I'm going to try to bring in some more colors and make it more like my style, because this is a desk that I've had for probably almost 10 years. It's the one from IKEA. I feel like a lot of people had it back in the day. Okay, so this is the one that I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm gonna replace here, but for now, this guy's coming in my room because I like this aesthetic more for my room. So I definitely like the vibe of this brown desk way better in my room, and I think it goes really nicely. So I will have links down below if you guys want to check out anything that I mentioned in this video, or if you see something, I'm going to try to link it in the description. So I got this floating shelf from IKEA, and it's just white. So obviously it's going to go up higher, but I'm going to put it up there and then put some plants on it and have them kind of draping down. I think that'll look really nice, especially for the background of my videos. Something just needs to happen to this wall because it's so plain and white. And I'm gonna take those little pictures down and put this bad boy up. Okay, so something that I like to do is to take old calendars, and I always, for the last few years, I've been getting Rifle Papers calendars. So I have this one right here from, I think this was from last year. And then I also have this one from a few years ago. So this is one that I ripped out. I'm gonna have to find a different frame for this one that's a little bit bigger. But for this frame, I'm going to be using this picture right here. How I measure it is I just take out the glass, put it over where I want to cut it. So I don't want October in that. So I'm going to bring it up a bit like that. I will go ahead and mark it. And then I'm just gonna cut this out and place it in my frame. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and I think I'm gonna put it up on my shelf. And then I remembered that I had this poster and it was just sitting in my closet, so I decided to bring it out, slap it on the wall, and just call it a day because I didn't really know what to do with this wall, so there you go. I just put a poster on it. So the next thing that I wanted to do was to get rid of this cluttered shelf slash eyesore slash just what is it doing in my bedroom and why has it been there for so long? I asked myself this question every single day. And this day was the day that I really just reclaimed my life. I really just put my foot down and decided enough was enough. You know, I needed to get rid of this. So I took my broken laundry basket and I just filled it to the brim. And when that was, overflowing, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna take the entire shelf and stick it outside of my room and close the door. So this is what I like to call a future problem, where we just close the door and pretend like it's not there.
Wow, I actually cannot tell you how good this feels. It feels so much more open. I'm kind of mad that I had this here for so long because wow, this already feels so much better. So let me show you guys the wallpaper that I got. Okay, so this was the original wallpaper that I bought from Urban Outfitters, and it's everything I could imagine and more. Like, I love this wallpaper so much, like so bright, so fun. But the only issue is that I ended up buying 5 of them because, okay, so it is just like, you don't get very much. Like, it's literally that. Like, this is all you get. This right here was on sale for $40. So in order to do like a big wall, it would be so much money, but doing the small wall, I ended up buying like, I think 5 or 6 of them. And just for the price, I just like couldn't justify putting that on my wall. I don't know, I just like couldn't do it. So I'm going to be returning this, and I found this wallpaper from Target. And I think it's super cute. It's like this really cool like jungle print, and you get this entire roll. Like, it's so much bigger. And this was only $30 for this entire roll. So I ended up getting 2 of them because I wasn't sure which wall I wanted to do it on, but I think I am just gonna do it on this small wall, and I won't need both of them, I don't think. So that's exciting, and I think it'll look really nice. It's not like the original aesthetic that I was thinking that I wanted to go for, but honestly, like, I really like this color, and I think it'll just bring a nice, like, fun print to the room. So I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I have my X-Acto knife, but we're just gonna go with the flow, figure it out as we go. It'll be great. It's actually way taller than I thought. Okay, well. Okay, quick update. I'm gonna wait till Madeline can help me because I didn't realize that the ceilings were that tall, and it's becoming seemingly more difficult than I thought. So we're gonna move on. Okay, so I entrusted Madeline to help me with the wallpaper, and she's out there on TikTok. Madeline! It's time!
Okay.
Alright. It's gonna be so fun!
This is so stressful.
Okay. Just bring it down right after the circle. Straight. Oh, I think I kinda got it. I think we kind of got it, Mads. Woo! I'm so sweaty. This is gonna be so good. Okay. Oh, see, maybe I need to like pull it up a little bit. Okay, we're sending in some reinforcements. I need to get a little taller. That's better. Way better. Looks cute. I'm gonna put a gold mirror right here. Ooh, it's gonna be so aesthetic.
You're doing great.
It's gonna be aesthetic. Yeah, this is absolutely annoying. You know, I think you can actually use a hair dryer to like stretch it. As much as I would love for this to be perfect, it's just not going to be. You know? I need a break. You ready? I'm bringing in reinforcements. I saw this tutorial one time with some. I can't talk.
Just say it.
I saw this tutorial where somebody used a hairdryer to stretch the wallpaper, so we're gonna try that. Come on, Mads! Pull it taut. Ooh, that's good! We're getting somewhere.
I'm not liable.
Wait, why are you going so far? Here, maybe it's just a one-man job. Wait, why is it... I hate this. Okay.
I'm literally crying right
New
now.
plan. It's going so well for a while.
No, for like 1 second, and then I got way too.
Okay, just did a bad thing. Don't break forgot the thing I did. Okay, so you hold that side, I hold this side. Then we're gonna go down together. Oh, this is great! Madeline, we're getting somewhere. So it honestly looks like pretty good from afar, but the only thing is that it did ripple right here, and it's just, yeah, you really can't tell from, you know, if you just like look at it quick. And it helps that there's a pattern, so it kind of camouflages the imperfections over here. We are going to resume tomorrow because I just need a mental break.
So the next day I put up the rest of the wallpaper, and you guys will see that it was not perfect at all, but I was very strategic in where the like imperfections were gonna go, because whatever was gonna be in front of it, I just didn't care if it looked bad. So for instance, the mirror was gonna go right in the middle, so I didn't really care if the wallpaper behind it looked good or not.
So I finally have all of the wallpaper up on the wall. I will say that the other panels were a lot easier than the first one, just because, okay, so you guys can clearly see this going on right here. So I didn't care about what was happening in the middle because I am gonna be putting up a circle mirror, so I kind of measured it, and it was just easier that way to like make it like messy in the middle and then make it smoother on the outside, since you won't even be seeing this part. And then this was easier up here because it was like smaller panels. So I'm so happy this is finally done. And then over here we have the cabinet that I put together. This thing freaking took so long to put together. It was so frustrating, but I would not suggest getting this if you don't want to spend more than 4 hours putting this together, because it took so long. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up the circle mirror now, put this into place, and this side will be complete.
So then I just went ahead and installed the mirror, brought the little cabinet over, and basically at this point I should be sponsored by Target because this entire wall is all Target. So, I mean, hook a girl up. Sponsor me, thank you.
So this is the last wall that I have to decorate, and then the room will be complete. But I'm honestly struggling with what to do with this wall, because this wall over here is like so put together and like done, but then this wall right here needs some work, and it's just like all white, and I don't really know what to do with it. I have like all these frames and like pictures and stuff, and originally I had something else hanging right here. I had this guy right here, but I just felt like it was like way too heavy on this side and it needed to be like more in the middle. So then I just hung this little one that I have. So that looks better already. This one's just hanging right here for now. But I think what I'm gonna do is actually paint my own art. I actually bought all this paint and paper from Hobby Lobby a while ago in hopes of painting something, but I never got around to it. So I think I am gonna be doing that right now, just so I can have like more artwork for this side, because I honestly am just like kind of struggling with what to do with this. And I think if I just get inspired and paint some stuff, then I will, you know what to do. Hopefully that's the plan at least. So I have this poster board as well as these two papers that will actually fit in these frames. So I might put them in the frames, or maybe I'll just tape them up on the wall without frames. But then I also have this calendar where I can take some of the pictures and put those on the wall. So I can like cut that one out, and like that one would be cool. So I might just try to do like kind of a photo collage of some sort over here. But first I'm gonna get inspired by painting stuff, and I'm gonna look on my Pinterest because I pinned some stuff, so like I could do something like that. These are kind of cool. I'm just gonna try to use like the same color palette for all of them and see what I can come up with. So I'm just gonna turn on some Frank Sinatra, get in the zone, start painting, and I will show you guys what I come up with when I'm done.
Okay, so first off, let me just tell you guys how therapeutic this was and just how great of an experience this was for me. This was probably one of my favorite days in quarantine. It was like day 60 at that point, and I just, I couldn't take it anymore. So I decided to just take all of my anger and frustration and just put it into my art. And you guys are probably wondering, if you have a lot of anger, why are you drawing a rainbow? And to you, I have to answer, I have no clue. And I don't have an answer for that. And I probably never will. But basically, I just channeled, everything that was inside of me, and I just went and painted, and I literally painted for, I'm not even joking, like 9 hours. It was so fun. I was listening to Norah Jones, Frank Sinatra, and I was just having an impeccable time. I could not recommend painting enough to you guys because, I mean, even if you don't think you're a good painter, just get some pen and paper and just, not pen, get some paint and paper and just have a fun time, have a ball. Just like listen to your favorite music and just have so much fun. Please do it because it helped me so much, and this was one of the best days in a long time.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know.
Okay, so it's literally like midnight, and I spent most of the day making all of these prints, and I'm super happy with how these turned out. My favorite one is this one. This was so much fun to do. It was so therapeutic, and I definitely want to keep painting in the future because it was so fun. So I just laid out everything that I have. So I have some of these that I cut out from the calendar, that one and that one right there, and also this one. So I'm just kind of roughly laying this out how I want it on the wall. So I'm just going to start with the biggest one, put that up, and just start placing everything else up there as well. And yeah, we're gonna get this finished. I'm so excited. Wow.
The death of me, I fear the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known. I'll find a way to treat you better. I swear there's no one out there like you. You teach me to be better. My talk is cheap, keep asking what I do. I'll fly you to the moon and hope I'll see you soon. I'll find a way to treat you better. No problem.
So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think of this room makeover. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you check out my living room makeover that I did a few months ago, and that will be linked right up here somewhere. But you guys should definitely check that out because it was like a similar vibe to this one. It's very like bohemian, and that's definitely my style. So I'm so happy that I finally completed this bedroom. It can be checked off the list. It has been on my list for so long, and it feels so good to be sitting in a brand new redone room. And it's kind of crazy because I'm leaving in 2 days to go back home to visit my family for a few weeks. So it'll be kind of nice to like leave and then come back to like a brand new room. So I'm actually very looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I can do other makeovers in the future. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace and blessings.
Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words.